Hey guys, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today's target is to solve question number 3. The chapter which we are related with is final account. That means we are going to make trading and profit and loss account. So these are two accounts. How? Look at here. We have one left page and one right page. Left page was divided into two parts. Direct expenses and direct income would be written over here to calculate gross profit. Only upper part is called trading account, and then gross profit is to be brought down to the lower side, and here you will write indirect expense and indirect income. This lower part is called profit and loss account. On the right side you need to make balance sheet. But let's read the question. Look over here. Prepare profit and loss account only. What does that mean? We are not going to put direct expenses or direct income. Only indirect expenses and indirect income would be written over here. And you can see that balance sheet is also not required. So among three parts, trading account, profit loss account, and balance sheet, we are required to make only profit and loss account. So this is a short questions. Let's start. Since we are not required to make trading account, that is why gross profit is already present. No need to calculate. And as usual, you know, gross profit would be written over here, brought down here. So you will directly mention gross profit and you will write brought down. Amount is written over here 44900. Write down. Then next salaries are expenses. Come over here, expense side, direct expense. Salaries 1300. Write down. You may ask that wages are also written, but you will be concentrating and focusing upon first word, that is salary. So we have considered it salary. Insurance, again expense. So you will write insurance over here. How much? 950. Write down 950. Next, audit fee. Fee is an expense. Come down and write down audit fee and how much amount? 740. Write down 740. Next, discount allowed. So here you will write discount allowed. You are giving discount, that is why it's an expense. 450. Write down 450 over here. Next we have bank charges. Charges are expenses. So here you will mention bank charges. Amount is 1640. Write down 1640. After bank charges we have commission, but it is paid commission. This means it's an expense. So here you will mention commission paid, which is 400. Write down 400. So left part is completed. Now we will shift to the right side. Office electricity charges. Again charges, expense, electricity charges, and how much amount? 550. Write down 550. After electricity charges we have bad debts. Again bad debt is an expense. Write down the amount of bad debt is 640. Put it over here. Then we have office rent, again expense. So here office rent amount is 1250. Write down 1250. We have discount received. Receive means you are getting discount. So it's an income. So instead of writing here, you will go to the income side and you will write discount received. How much amount? 740. Put 740 over here. Next, again discount. Okay, there are two discounts. So you may write over here how much? 900. put over here. I am. Alright guys, all amounts present over here are properly posted. Now we are required to calculate the balance. First step, as usual, we will take sum of both sides, where we have three amounts on credit side. This is sum of credit, and now we will take sum of debit side, all of these amounts. So guys, we have sum of both sides. Now next step is to take larger sum, which is 46540, and put at total of both sides. So here you will write sum, which is larger sum is 46540. Manually we can write 46540, and then same would be written on total of both sides. Next step is to choose smaller side. This is your smaller side, and here you will calculate your balance. Again, you people have to understand, this is your indirect income side, this is indirect expense side. Income is more than your expense, so this would be considered profit, but we will name it as net profit. Balance, it's just the balance actually, but we have named it as profit. Why profit? Because income side was larger than expense side or income is more than expense. How you will calculate the balance? You will subtract smaller sum from the larger sum. This is your larger sum. Subtract smaller sum. So we have got our net profit. We can highlight it. Net profit is 38620, and look at here, our net profit is 38620. And next step is to brought down this balance. For that, I am requesting you to please be attentive. This is your second page, and here this is your liability side. This is asset side, liability side, and you will brought this net profit over here to the next page. How much profit we have calculated? That is 38620. So just write down 38620 over here. Since we are not required to make balance sheet, so that's all. Question has been ended. There was only one part to solve, and this is your lower part of left page to calculate net profit. That means indirect expenses and indirect incomes we were required to write down. So guys, in this way, our question number 3 has been completed. This is in front of you. We were required to calculate net profit 38620, and our answer is 38620. This way we have completed our question. So it's time to end the lecture. It is requested, I am humbly requesting you to please practice this question for 2-3 times. After practicing, if you see anything difficult, you are very open to share your problems through messages, text, or you can directly contact to share your problems. I will humbly be answering your queries and questions instantly. So thank you very much for your time. It's time to say goodbye. Allah Hafiz.